Okay, this is the last one. I was mistaken. I thought we went to checkpoint 6, but the notes I have only goes to checkpoint 5. So this will be the last one. This is the one that's super related to the notes from the first section with our summation notation. So this is checkpoint number 5 on page 984. And it wants you to find the following sum. We have 30, our summation signal, starting at the first term. And then it is the function or the sequential pattern 6i minus 11. Now remember, let's quickly go over what this means. This is the first term to the 30th term. So 1 through 30, we're adding up 30 terms essentially that follow this sequential pattern. So in order to do this, we need to find the first term, definitely. I would also find you need to find the second and third, or at least second. You can see that the difference is going to be 6 because that's how linear functions work, but I'm going to do it just in case. And then the 30th term. And then with all of that, we can use our partial sum equation. So the first term is going to be 6 times 1 minus 11, right? And that's going to give us, let me erase that. It's a crazy looking line. And that will give us 6 minus 11, which is negative 5. I'm going to do the second term by plugging in 2 minus 11. That'll give us 12 minus 11, which is 1. And again, that makes sense because we're going up by 6, which is kind of what this number shows us. And then we will find the 30th term. By doing 6 times 30 minus 11. 6 times 30 is 180. And 180 minus 11 is 169. Yeah. So we have our first term, our second term, and our 30th term. So now, in order to find this summation, I'm just going to use the partial sum equation for the first 30 terms of a sequence, right? It is 30 divided by 2 times a1, which in this case is negative 5, plus an, or a30, which in this case is 169. And that, again, remember, means every pair of numbers in this sequence is going to add up to 164, because that's what 169 plus negative 5 is. The next one would be, 1, and the 29th term would be 163. So 163 plus 1 would be 164. It's always going to come out that way. So we get 15 times 164. I will do that now on my calculator just to make sure I don't make any mistakes. 30 divided by 2 is 15. Negative 5 plus 169 is 164. So 15 times 164 is 2,460. And I think that's pretty cool that we can use just some common sense math. Matching up our pairs, the summation notation can translate very easily into our partial sum formula. And it works really well when we're doing arithmetic sequences. It just shortcuts all of it. There's also ways to do it in the calculator, which I will teach you. But for now, having our kind of hands-on method is going to be the best. So I am going to post these and do your homework. Have a good week.